Hello YouTube friends and welcome to my channel. In this video I have for you another brother knife. So let's open the box. This is how it came. This is, sorry I forgot, we are talking about the model number 1505 Max. And if you know my previous videos about brother knives, then probably you will know what to expect. So inside the box we have really nice beautiful canvas bag, and inside we have the knife. It's wrapped in plastic, and yes, like previous ones, this also I kept in pristine condition to show you how drenched in oil will this come. And I must say, if you are dealing with G10, that is probably okay. G10 will usually not soak up the oil inside the fibers that much. But if you're talking with Micarta, if you like the natural canvas Micarta style of Micarta, then this is definitely a no-go for you. Why? Let me take it out. This is why, because it is drenched, soaked in oil, and if you want to get it back to somewhat natural so feel and look, then you have spent some time, and I will try to demonstrate that in this video. I will just pause it, not to blabber around while I am cleaning it. So I will be back in a few seconds. Okay, so the first phase is done, which is only wiping down the excess oil. The second one will be to try to buff it out a little bit with isopropyl alcohol. I will try to do that, so I'll be back. Okay, so after a few minutes of rubbing it with isopropyl alcohol, this is probably the best I could do. Probably the third phase which I could do is just cleaning it out with some kind of detergent, or maybe using baking powder soda, but I will not do that right now. So this is what you can expect after a few minutes of cleaning. Firstly, let me say that even to start with, this is semi-polished Micarta, so yes, it was probably treated with some kind of oil to start with. Just a quick contrast, this is the 1510, which was released 5 models after this one. So this was the first green Micarta version brother that was released. So as you can see, this took me a little while to polish out, also to clean out, but you are getting maybe a shade and a half greener, but yeah, it is what it is. I would prefer if these were not soaked in oil and to see the natural Micarta finish on it. Because as far as I understand, the difference between canvas micarta and natural canvas micarta is that the natural one is not treated. I should have a knife that I will be showing you later in this video to compare it, but yeah, I'm rambling on. So let us see the knife in its full glory. So this was before they switched to VG10. You can see there the blade steel used on this one is 440C. Let me give you the quick specifications. So we have the model number 1505 Max. The over length is 18 centimeters or 7.1 inches. The blade is 7.6 centimeters or 3 inches. The blade width is 1.9 centimeters or 0.75 inches. The thickness of the blade stock is 3 millimeters or 0.12 inches. The handle length is 10.4 centimeters or 4.1 inch. and the thickness is 1.1 centimeter or 0.43 inches. We have a bolster construction with liners. There you can see a little bit separation right there, so then you see that this is really nicely, probably pinned, of course. And I have a little bit oil on my gloves, sorry about that. Let me just quickly wipe down. Okay, so like I mentioned, we have pin construction, back lock. This feels really nice in the hand, like probably all previous brother knives. I cannot see any kind of issue right there. The transition is really nice and smooth, so this is a huge plus for their QC and also for the people who are working in the factory, because they produced a really beautiful knife for a really good price. I try to always say that the brother knives are a huge value, even if you don't have a VG10. The price on this one is $55, but almost always they are on sale for around $28, so under $30. So yeah. Okay, so the blade steel 440C, we have a stainless steel bolster, stainless steel liners, back spacer, so back spring, and also the pins and lanyard hole, and we have green micarta for the inlays, which is polished, of course. This is smooth. Yeah, the weight comes at 102 grams or 3.6 ounces. So let me bring out a few knives and show you the size comparisons. So let's start the comparison with the natural canvas micarta. So here is my Ace Grand from Giant Mouse. So as you can see, the texture is almost the same with the canvas micarta, and the difference between these two is this is natural, so unpolished, untreated with any kinds of oils from the factory. You can see here obviously the oils from my hand. This is a user for me, so but this is a nice comparison. You can see the two variants on them. So this is treated and also polished from the factory, so I would like to have them in the natural state, but yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so let's continue with the size comparison. So firstly, let me bring out a few other brother knives. So like I mentioned, the 1510, yes, 1510, a tribal lock design. Let's transition to the real tribal lock, or I should not say real tribal lock, because yeah, but this is the tribal lock from Case, and I don't know if this is their property or so their designs, but usually Chinese company do not take designs for yeah, let's not go there right now. Okay, so this is the 1510, and let's continue with 1507 iteration, what I would say Lenny's clip, and of course here is the 159, which is a Lenny's clip. Then let's see the first one, the 1501. Now let's see a few other designs. So obviously let's continue with the small grip Tillian. The large grip Tillian. Spyderco Delica, a red Model 2, Kershaw Skyline, K-Bar Dozier, Buck Toothpick, Civivi Rustic Gent, and the Kaiser Pinch. So here are a few knives that should give you an overall impression. Let's do one more. I have not featured this one in a few videos, so here is the Kershaw Shuffle 2. Okay, so my recommendations are still standing on all brother knives. If you like the designs, if you don't mind that they are from China, then I strongly suggest go and check them out. They are excellent knives for the money. They are on par with the brands Rough Rider, but those are a little bit other manufacturing. They're using other materials, mostly bone. So yeah, if you like carbon fiber and micarta, yes, of course, they now have a few lines from them also in micarta. So let me bring out from that series one knife. They have a whole series of knives in the classic micarta series. If you're interested, I have videos on all of these, so you can go check them out if you want to see the comparisons. This is probably the shade how the knife scale would look like if it was not soaked in oil, because this is let's face it, this is polished. Of course you can see the sheen, but it didn't came soaked in oil, so it had not the time to be penetrated with oil in the transit and in the warehouse. So I would say this is probably what should we expect if this one would not be soaked, but I could be wrong, of course. I'm not expert on these things, but yeah, if you like a lighter shade of green, then definitely check out the classic micarta series. These are wonderful knives for around, I don't know, under $30, so definitely a must-have if you are a collector of these traditional knives. And this is a trapper pattern. Okay, so this was the Brother Knives 1505 Max. Currently Brother did produce probably 2 new models. I hope to get them as soon as possible and to share the video here with you all and to add them to my collection. Okay, so I wish you a wonderful day. If you have any questions, please leave comments down below. I'm more than happy to reply as soon as I can. If you are a subscriber, thank you very much. Big thumbs up to you. And if you're not, then please consider subscribing. I try to release at least 3 videos per week, mostly knife and gear oriented, but sometimes also other stuff like my other hobbies like Warhammer, miniature painting, and so on. So I wish you a wonderful day and see you soon. Bye.